Well, evening folks, it's 10:30, heading out on the Surly Pugsley fat bike down to the Newbattle woods. So my challenge is to create a turfing video at night on the bike. So I need to go and do some testing, find out if my lights are bright enough, if the camera will record enough image that it's worth looking at, stuff like that. So there's Pugsley, all raring to go. A bit overboard on the lighting, but probably need it. Hopefully won't be too many people about to blind with the lights. Catherine's tucked up in bed, so it's a lovely evening. Getting cool though. It shouldn't rain. So, catch you soon. Well folks, we're down at King's Gate, at the zone. Just going to put my gloves on. I'm going to head up through Kirkbank Wood. Get all my lights on. I think that will do us. And off we go. Let's hope we don't encounter anyone, or they'll need their sunglasses. I suppose I could always just stop and turn the lights aside for them to get past. I'm very considerate that way. So we'll go up through Kirkbank Wood, get the zone, or zones I should say. There's a bit of a whiff down here of drains. I think there's a history of drainage problems down here. Right, up we go. I used to find this really difficult to pedal up 10 years or so ago, before I got my hormone injections to replace the missing stuff, which kind of brings me up to normal levels. Now for this zone, you go past the big log and past the pair of trees, you'll find a little wish path just in here. And if you stop here, there we go, taking zone. Although I don't have the volume on for some reason. There we go. Onwards. Onwards and up, I should say. Nice dry path today. Which is good, because I don't have any mud guards at this time of year. Could easily have done this on the Surly Ogre, this sort of skinny tyre bike, but I thought the Pugsley, the big fat tyres, would make for a nice smoother ride for filming. Takes a little bit more effort to pedal, mind. Excuse me. There's a chap I know has a fat bike like this, when I first built this one through in East Lothian, Bruce Matheson. aka Coast Kid, and he'd been out on the sands at night at John Muir Country Park. Lights like this, and somebody had reported the sighting to the police, that there was a motorcycle or a car on the sands at the beach. Just him and his fat bike. Whee, this is fun. Coming up for the zone now. There we go. Darkened zone. There we go. Ah, recent battle taken from Arn's turf. Hash. Must be a new one, new guy. New woman, new person, you get, I don't know. Can never tell the gender from a turf name. Well, you can't assume the gender from a turf name. So we're just filming in normal time at the moment. I think I will do this route again using the time lapse, the 5x time lapse, which is about 1/6 of the speed. There should be a zone here somewhere. There we go.
Zone taken.
Arm stuff again. We're coming down here for a short stretch of tarmac, public street. I might need to dim my lights a wee bit. There's a pedestrian just ahead there. So let's switch that one off and just tilt these other two down to the ground, and that'll do the trick. Newbattle Gardens. This will take us to a little path back in the wood again. Interesting to see how this part records with the street lights. Right, we've got a little curb to bump over here. Take it easy. There we go. A little bit too fast actually. Right, lights back. Other light on. And onwards. I actually have a confession to make. I forgot to switch the camera on that first section at Kingsgate there. and I cycled all the way up to the second zone.
Taking zone.
And I went to save the footage and realised the camera wasn't on. Funny, that stump there, I always think it's a owl sitting on the post. Right, onto the little tarmac road. And away we go. The air always gets colder down here. Of course, hot air rises, cold air falls, so it's always going to accumulate down in the low-lying hollows and things. So we'll get this zone on the bridge.
Taking zone.
There we go, taking zone. And then we'll head upstream to the college. Get the zone there.
Zone taken.
That zone was taken from T.S. Tupper. I think I need to adjust my brakes a bit squeaky. I think that's the trouble with the fat bike when you use it at the coast. It takes a bit of punishment. I noticed that when I got the Ogre repainted and I fitted new brakes, and they were perfect, still are perfect, so I think I need to do the same. But I've got to finish my custom paint project first. Wheels away getting built, so hopefully get them back soon. And then finish the assembly and we're ready to go. Took the wheels, the rims and the hubs down to BG Cycles in Portobello, recommended by Scott at Mutt Cycles. He'd said they'd done his fat biked wheels and they're still holding up true, so I think that's a fairly good recommendation to give them a go. Although the guy was a bit dour. He just wasn't cheery at all, you know, no customer greeting, and almost felt like I was intruding. And then I said, oh, I want silver spokes. Oh, I'll have to get them ordered in. And I want them 3-cross, so I definitely hate to get them ordered in. But anyway, he's maybe got some issues he's got to deal with. Can't be easy running a shop these days. So, we're just approaching the Abbey now. I think, oh, there's a big hole there. There's something ahead of us. It's a rabbit. 2 rabbits. Of course, too far to the right here. Wrong direction for the zone. Let's slow down. There we go.
Taking zone.
Taking zone. There's some people there.
Zone taken.
Hear the Tawny Owl. Kiwik, kiwik. Right, we'll just stop a minute. I always like to just stop, save the footage, try and keep continuity, and then start the camera again. So there we go, back running again. I wonder what they were doing there. Like they had drinks and stuff. So we're crossing the South Esk and we're going to head up the hill now, and it's a killer of a little hill, this. Gets you fair puggled at the top of this one. Big drop to the right there into the burn. I think that'll be the Mary burn. That's the one where the zone at the top. Puff, 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 up the hill. Right, onwards. Not too high a gear too soon though. Bit of a long climb this one. There's a badger. Probably won't see it. But look. Another one. Sorry, badgers. Ooh. It's a long slog, this one. There's no way around it though. If you go the other way, you have a long slog. So just take your time. There's a zone halfway up anyway. I probably won't keep all this bit in the video. Bit long, boring, quiet bit. Not far from the zone now. I'm kind of hoping if this is successful,
Taking zone.
I'll do the same at Dalhousie and also Dalkeith Country Park, and maybe
Zone
revisit
taken.
Aberlady again. Let me take my gloves off. Too hot. Right. Onwards and upwards. Sometimes when you get hot climbing, tempted to take the jersey off, but I know there's a big long downhill after, so but that sounds like another badger in the wood. I was looking on YouTube about filming at night, and there's one guy has the GoPro chest mount, the GoPro mounted on the front of his chest, but he was also using a gimbal. Now that's something, a sort of motorised thing that maintains the camera attitude, like say vertical, so no matter what you do on the bike, whether your body goes up or down or left or right, the gimbal keeps the camera steady, pointing the same direction, well, sort of on the same plane, vertical. So I might investigate that. Right, we're at the top. Well, top-ish. So now we'll head along to Zone Mary. And then after that it'll be down the Rowan's Dyke path.
Taking zone.
There we go. Taking zone.
Zone taken.
Mary, previous mutt cycles. Right. Forever onwards. I was just thinking there, if this kind of filming works, wouldn't it be great in winter? Blizzard, snow falling at night, the lights of the bike lighting up the snowflakes coming towards you. You know, that warp tunnel effect you get when you drive in the car. That would be cool. You know, there's not many of us actually do turfing videos. There is one online where one young lad did one. And Mutt Cycles, Scotty Mutt Cycles, he's done some as well. But we're a rare breed. Keep my head down here. Need to do some trail maintenance. Something reflecting back at me ahead there. I wonder what it was. Something running down the track. Must have been eye shine. What the hell is it? It's a fox, I think. Can't quite work it out from the angle. Maybe it's an alien big cat. It's not a cat. Cats don't run like that. I'm certainly not going to catch it without risking life and limb. I think it's gone anyway. Coming up for the zone. Oh, I don't like squeaky brakes. Annoying. Gravel now. Ticking zone. Whew.
Zone taken.
There we go. The south path. Oh, a bat just buzzed me. I'd also like to try a night filming on the bike in the urban area with street lights. I know these LED ones are pretty good, they seem to record okay. This bottom bit of the track is a bit broken up, just where the water's been running. So, and it's easy to get offline, so recommended to take your time there, or you end up in the ditch. And there's something big in the ditch there, an animal of some sort. No traffic, and this will be equinox zone, but unfortunately, oh, there we go. Have to dismount here. I'm not one of these guys that can ride up and down steps. What's the name of that guy that does the videos with the jumping across cars and stuff? Gosh, can't remember his name. What is his name? He lives up north. Does he live in Skye or something? It'll come back to me. He does a lot of adverts, puts his skills. Okay, I'll come back. Anyway, whoever his name is, I'm not him. I can't do that. Right. There's a fallen tree along here. You can ride round it, although I haven't done it on the Pugsley, so I'll give it a go. Mind the heat. Oops. Mind the holly. There we go. No dabs down, though I did touch the tree. Probably lost 5 points. Now we have a choice, the narrow path or the main path. So I think we'll take the narrow path, which is much more scenic. Yes, I think this would look good riding this with the time lapse at night. By no means a fast path, at least for my abilities. I think I might need to do a bit of trail maintenance again this year. Or maybe Scott might do some mine as well. Yeah, so we plug for Mutt Cycles in Newton Grange. Nice little bike shop, very friendly staff. Get a cup of tea, coffee. I think I've had coffee once, but I once thought about setting up a bike shop, actually going and doing a course. There's courses down south for 2 or 3 week courses. You can get a qualification, a bike mechanic, but never did it as usual. Right, there we go, onto the main drag. Not much of a moon tonight. Now at this point here you think there's a zone nearby, but it's actually on the other side of the river. We'll go and get that on the way back once we cross over at the sun end. But there is one on this path soon, and it's a fat bike zone. You know how I've got my videos on YouTube, and I've been using all sorts of am I going to miss the zone if I go this way? Yes, I think I am, aren't I? I'm going the wrong way, guy. Well, not the wrong way, the other way, which would miss out the zone. I was just saying, oh yeah, YouTube. That last video I put up, I had Kylie's song, Can't Get You Out of My Head, Kate Bush, Eurythmics, and another one which escapes me. And YouTube automatically does a search of them and checks. And it does come up copyright.
Taking zone.
And then a wee note, effect on video, no effect. So I'm not quite sure what that means. So that means it's okay to use it. I suspect as long as I don't monetize my videos or my channel, you're okay. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep on doing it until, well, if I have to take them down, I have to take them down. Tell you one annoying thing I found in the past, years ago when I put videos up, I used royalty-free tracks. You know, guys would create their own music and they would say free to use as long as you credit them. So you put the video up, you credit them, put a link, And then they change their mind and they start copyrighting. And you getting all sorts of messages popping up that this is a copyright breach. Anyway. I think the trouble with a fat bike, cycling around here, is it's all too quick. I've only got a couple of zones left. I'm home. So this will be the redwoods, this one. Oops. Bit dodgy there. I should be in the zone soon.
Taking zone.
Taking zone. So I'm taken, I think. Yes. Right. So we go down to the A7 now. We come out underneath the Newton Grange Viaduct, the old the current railway line. And then we'll go along past the Sun End, and then we'll head downstream a tad, and we'll pick up that zone on the other side of the river. And that'll be me. Bearing in mind this is meant to be just a test. So but I'm glad I brought the fat bike out. I'm quite enjoying this. I think I'm going to have to adjust my lights here, or we're going to be getting flashed at. So we'll put the middle one off, and we'll put those two down. Cycle on the pavement. Well, no, let's go on the grass. Let's keep to the law. The letter of the law. Let's cycle on the pavement. Officer. Well, I'm not cycling on the pavement, I'm cycling on the grass lawn. But I am now cycling on the pavement. Guilty. Why do I feel guilty? So this is where we go down here. But I need a bit more light. Let's see where I'm going. Actually, normally when I'm cycling I don't use these lights like this. I have them quite low. It's only for filming really. I must admit it is quite nice to have a big amount of light. So, go down here. Duck under trees. It's easy to go too fast and get into trouble. interesting seeing these badgers. I used to go out with my grandpa. He used to take me out into the woods and we'd sit on these stools on a cushion, wrapped up in 10 layers and blankets to keep warm, and you'd sit absolutely still for 4 hours hoping a badger would come out the set. They usually did, and it was exciting, I must admit. But I think his thing was to photograph them. He'd set up his cameras with his flash, and this was before digital, remember, this is film. And he had this pneumatic air release, a long tube with a bulb on the end that he squeezed the bulb and the camera shutter would release and the flash would go off. But it's much easier to go out on a bike and just ride around and encounter badgers. You need to be kind of careful on this path actually. It's quite narrow and there's a drop to the river. So you don't want to fall into the river. Wouldn't be good. You get wet. And this little bit here, that used to be a drop. But just the increase in traffic, it's now just a ramp. So through the trees. This is another little awkward bit. Oh, where are we going? It's been a while since I did this route at night. And here we are at the zone. Right now, come on, come on. Yes. Can you see the river? Don't know if the lights will show that up so far away.
Zone taken.
There we go, zone taken. Turn about. And back the way we came. So I might as well switch this off because I'm not going to get any more. There's a big moth. Do you see that? Oh no, it's a beetle. Can you see that? I thought it was a moth. Gosh. Come on, off you go. Let go. There we go. This thing's falling out of the sky. There's beetles. Beetles. Maybe they're attracted to the lights of the bike. Maybe think I'm the moon. So heading back for home. I'll just head along the back route here. There's a little path runs parallel to the backs of the houses. Can get a bit overgrown with nettles at the end of summer, and brambles and encroach as well. But generally it's alright. It's when you've got shorts on that you get problems. Over through here. Just head straight across the grass. And this will bring us out at King's Gate, or Stone Gate. I think its real name is King's Gate. I think it was one of those ones where the landowner heard the king was coming to visit. Oh, better build a gate. And of course the king never came. Mind you, he must have had a lot of notice, because you didn't build a great big stone arched gateway out of IKEA, do you? A big hole in it. So that's us back at our start point. And the whiff of sewage in the sewers. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed our ride tonight. So I'm going to do a sign out. So until next time, another exciting adventure on Planet Gary.